Hello, welcome back. This is your favorite low-effort daily YouTuber here. I just want to talk about a bit more about Marvel Rivals. Specifically, today we're talking about the balancing. Anyway, like the video and subscribe. If you don't like the video, I will be sad, and you don't want to do that. Now, I've been watching a lot of streamers and YouTubers experiencing the game for the first time, their reactions and such. I love seeing other people's reactions to things that I love. Now, I'm talking about the game as if I'm a veteran at it, as if I played all the betas and the rank and shit. No, I'm just saying, right? Like, everyone's saying, oh, the game is broken, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because if everyone's broken, then no one's broken, right? Which, like, I disagree to a certain extent. Of course, the approach for this hero shooter in particular is the fantasy power scaling aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? It's Marvel, of course, as well as that every hero's ult is viable. There doesn't have to be a carry. Everyone in the game does their own thing, unless you actually choose to do jack shit. But that's just another thing. But anyway, I've never considered anyone to be broken. You know what I'm saying? Except for some exceptions. I already talked about it in my last video, though that was not the premise of my last video. It just was in my mind at the time. Scarlet Witch is broken. Yes. Look, if you were an Overwatch player, you know what Moira did to people. Characters with suck damage, you just hold left click and you do damage, should not exist in any game ever. Fortunately, even in 2024, when Marvel Rivals just came out, we have a character just like that. Scarlet Witch. Her left click does way too much damage for what it is. It has way too much range. Legit, I'm Iron Man and I'm flying away from her and she's still killing me with it. Like, hello? That's just crazy. And her right click is even worse because it does way more damage, right? It also does AoE damage, right? As well as that, her left click, the suck ability, reduces the cooldown of her right click, which, as aforementioned, does more damage. So at the end of the day, you could just hold left and right click at the same time and just look at the opponents and do an immense amount of damage. The ult, it's fine. Yeah, it's a one-shot ability. Yeah, you could say it's broken, but I would say this is the diva ult of Marvel Rivals, right? Why do I always struggle to say the name of the game? I'm not cutting that out. Moving on. Yeah, I've seen clips of motherfuckers just hiding behind the wall while the enemy team passes by, and then they just go behind them and then shut the hell up, bro. Stuff like that is fun. Probably not in rank. It's like, yeah, I mean, if you're the team getting hit by that, it's funny. You get surprised, right? There's an aspect of fun there. Of course, if you're the guy doing the ultimate, yeah, you're gonna lose your shit and your team is gonna be proud of you. All that good stuff, right? When that's done in ranked, yeah, I've seen my fair share of diva ults. This is the Marvel Rivals version of it. So yeah, it's fine. I don't care about that. Of course, I don't really care about Scarlet Witch either. Like, just kill her forehead. I'm just saying, it's annoying and one of the only things that I would classify as broken in the game, right? Anyway, moving on. On a lighter note, Doctor Strange's portal. Now, hear me out. It's perfect. It's perfect. They nailed the portal aspect of it, right? They nailed the Marvel Sparkle Circle, Deadpool style. You know what I'm saying? They did it. It's great. It's viable as well. But hear me out. You know how many clips I've seen of putting the portal at the opponent's spawn door and then at the edge of a cliff and then they all just go there and die? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool. It's funny. It can be fun. Yes. I agree. It's fun. It's great. But look, man, that is just up. I don't think it's ever gonna be something that they should remove. What I think is that they should have like an invisible wall, a little barrier, if you would. You know what I'm saying? That Doctor Strange can't technically reach the spawn door of the enemies. I don't think that's gonna ruin the fun. Maybe that's just me. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you have a better idea, let me know. But yeah, like, there's a map with 2 spawn doors opposite each other. I've seen a dude Doctor Strange portal in front of both the doors and the team can't get out of it, so the payload just goes and wins the game. You know what I'm saying? That's just it breaks the game, man. That's unplayable at that point. So yeah, I'm just saying, have a mechanic where it just doesn't go to the spawn doors, right? Yeah, it might compromise the fun aspect of just trolling the enemy team. Yes, I get it. I'm not here to ruin anyone's fun. I'm just saying, like, yeah, technically speaking, it's game breaking, right? It is. If the enemy team can't get out of their spawn, you just win the game if the payload is almost there. Same thing, like, if you just got an ace and the enemy team has to rush to the point to get an overtime or some shit. And Strange just puts the freaking portal there. And they just can't. But yeah, it's funny as hell if he just does that and then they just fall off a cliff. It is, yes. But anyway, I keep repeating myself. Moving on. Have you liked the video yet? Winter Soldier's ultimate? That might be the most broken thing in the game. I think we have to agree on that, right? I think he's a great character. I've heard people call him bad, but his ult is great. Yeah, I think he's a great character. I think the fact that his basic attack, the pistol shot, isn't hit scan is, yeah, it's kind of stupid. Like, if you're far away, you kind of have to predict where your opponent's gonna go so the bullet can go to them. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. If that's part of his kit, then that's part of his kit. Whatever. His ultimate, on the other hand, oh my god. A lot of these types of games have a mechanic, right? Where there's a character that uses their ultimate on someone. If they kill them, they can use it again. If they kill the other person, they can use it again. Yeah, that's cool. Yes. However, Winter Soldier doesn't do that by killing opponents. He does that. He hits someone. Then that someone could have shielded it. They don't take any damage from that. If he kills them anyway with his pistol or a punch or something, he gets the ult back and uses it again. That is not how it should be. He should kill someone with the ult, then he gets it back, right? At that point, it's unplayable when he does have his ult. At any rate, another thing I want to mention about this ult is the fact that, you know, Loki, motherfucker with the clones, right? He can spawn up to 3 of them, I believe, 2 or 3. If you didn't know, Winter Soldier can get his ult back by killing the clones, and not even by killing the clones. Hitting the clones with his ult, shooting them with his pistol will recharge his ult. You know what I'm saying? So that's a double whammy right there. Even if motherfucker runs out of characters to kill, just kill the clones, right? Bro, no. He should not be getting it off of the clones. He should not be getting it if the opponent doesn't die to the ult. Period. Period. Miss me with the whole bullshit. This is the only one I actually care about. This is the only one that actually makes me mad, because it does not make sense. It's unplayable when the enemy Winter Soldier gets his ult, unless they're that bad at the game, which, I mean, it doesn't take much skill. The AoE is massive, and legit, you don't have to kill them. You just shoot them afterwards, and if they die, or even if your teammates kill them, if they die, you get the ult back. This one actually makes me mad. I get just angrier and angrier every time I talk about it. Anyway, yeah, moving on. The last thing I wanted to talk about is Psylocke's app. Am I wrong in thinking, doesn't China have like some sort of restriction on sexualizing fictional characters? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like, no disrespect, no hate. I'm just saying. Like, they did the whole thing with Arcane, the Chinese version of Arcane. They literally removed the gay interactions between Vi and Caitlyn, right? So, am I wrong? Why the hell did the Chinese company give Psylocke all that ass? I'm just saying. Anyway, don't cancel me. That was a joke. Like the video, subscribe if you want to support the channel. I also stream on Twitch. I will be streaming Marvel Rivals Ranked if you want to see that. Maybe. Have a good day. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye.